welcome back to another episode of Dragon Age Origins. Well, we're here, boys. We're at Landsmeet. We've talked to everybody we need to talk to. We've gotten all the treaties looked at. We've got everybody on our side, hopefully. And yeah, let's overthrow Loghain and let's stop this blight. Don't forget, if you do like the content, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the bell if you want to get notified whenever new content drops. Let's get into it, boys! Right. Saving for me. Another quick save.
Of course. My lords and ladies of the Landsmeet, Tyrn Loghain would have us give up our freedoms, our traditions, out of fear. He placed us on this path, yet we should place our destiny in his hands? Must we sacrifice everything good about our nation to save it?
A fine performance, Aemon. But no one here is taken in by it. You would attempt to put a puppet on the throne, and every soul here knows it. The better question is who will pull the strings. Ah! Here we have the puppeteer. Tell us, Warden, how will the Orlesians take our nation from us? Will they deign to send their troops, or simply issue their commands through this would-be prince? How much Ferelden blood does Orlesian gold buy these days?
The blight is the real threat here, not Orlais.
There are enough refugees in Mybanor now to make that abundantly clear.
The South is fallen, Loghain. Will you let Darkspawn take the whole country for fear of Orlais?
The Blight is indeed real, Wolf. But do we need Grey Wardens to fight it? They claim that they alone can end the Blight, yet they failed spectacularly against the Darkspawn at Ostagar. And they asked to bring with them 4 legions of Chevaliers. And once we open our borders to the Chevaliers, and we really expect them to simply return from whence they came?
Yeah, every decision here is so important, right? Yeah, you sold Ferelden's citizens into slavery to fund your war.
What's this? There is no slavery in Ferelden. Explain yourself. There is no saving the alienage. Damage from the riots has yet to be repaired. There are bodies still rotting in their homes. It is not a place I would send my worst enemy. There is no chance of holding it if the Blight comes here. Despite what you may think, Warden, I have done my duty. Whatever my regrets may be for the elves, I have done what was needed for the good of Ferelden.
Was sending an apostate to poison Aemon your duty as well?
I assure you, Warden, if I were going to send someone, it would be my own soldiers. I would not trust to the discretion of an apostate.
Indeed, my brother tells a very different tale. He says you snatched a blood mage from the Chantry's justice. Coincidence?
Do not think the Chantry will overlook this, Tyrn Loghain. Interference in a Templar's sacred duties is an offense against the Maker.
Whatever I have done, I will answer for later. At the moment, however, I wish to know what this Warden has done with my daughter.
We're discussing your crimes here.
You took my daughter, our queen, by force, killing her guards in the process. What arts have you employed to keep her? Does she even still live?
I believe I can speak for myself. Lords and ladies of Ferelden, hear me. My father is no longer the man you know. This man is not the hero of Riverdane. This man turned his troops aside and refused to protect your king as he fought bravely against the Darkspawn. This man seized Kaelin's throne before his body was cold and locked me away so I could not reveal his treachery. I would have already been killed, if not for this Grey Warden.
The Queen speaks the truth.
So, the Warden's influence has poisoned even your mind, Enora. I wanted to protect you from this. My lords and ladies! Our land has been threatened before! It's been invaded and lost and won times beyond counting. We Fereldans have proven that we will never truly be conquered so long as we are united. We must not let ourselves be divided now. Stand with me, and we shall defeat even the Blight itself!
Southreach stands with the Grey Wardens.
The Warden helped me personally in a family matter.
Waking Sea stands with the Grey Warden.
Dragon's Peak supports the Warden!
The Western Hills throw their lot in with the Wardens. Make her help us.
I stand by Loghain. We've no hope of victory otherwise.
I stand with the Warden. The Blight is coming. We need the Grey Wardens.
I knew the people of Ferelden would do the right thing.
Traitors! Which of you stood against the Orlesian Emperor when his troops flattened your fields and raped your wives? You fought with us once, Eamon. You cared about this land once, before you got too old and fat and content to even see what you risk. None of you deserve a say in what happens here. None of you have spilled blood for this land the way I have. How dare you judge me?
Call off your men. We'll settle this honorably.
Then, let us end this. I suppose we both knew it would come to this. A man is made by the quality of his enemies. Marek told me that once. I wonder if it's more a compliment to you or me. Enough! Let the Landsmeet declare the terms of the duel.
It shall be fought according to tradition. A test of arms, in single combat until one party yields. And we, who are assembled, will abide by the outcome.
Will you face me yourself, or have you a champion?
Of course I'll fight you myself.
It is you or me the men will follow. So, let us fight for it. Prepare yourself.
Oh boy, here we go. Probably hits like a truck, or maybe he's just tanky. Or maybe he's both. But we're a rogue. We can outmaneuver him. Alright. So we're going to start off by going with the dirty fighting.
No match for me!
Here we go! So I shall.
For honor! You must! I underestimated you, Warden. I thought you were like Kaelin, a child wanting to play at war. I was wrong. There's a strength in you that I have not seen anywhere since Marek died. I yield.
You'll die for what you've done.
Wait, there is another option. The Darrien is a warrior and general of renown. Let him be of use. Let him go through the joining.
You want to make him a warden? Why?
There are 3 of us in all of Ferelden, and there are compelling reasons to have as many wardens on hand as possible to deal with the Archdemon.
The joining itself is often fatal, is it not? If he survives, you gain a general. If not, you have your revenge. Doesn't that satisfy you?
Absolutely not! Riordan, this man abandoned our brothers and then blamed us for the deed. He hunted us down like animals. He tortured you.
Tell him,
How can we
Alistair.
simply forget that?
On top of that, he sold all the elves for slavery? No. Well, Loghain has to die for his crimes.
You can't do this. My father may have been wrong, but he is still a hero to the people.
Honora. Hush. It's over.
Stop treating me like a child. This is serious.
Daughters never grow up, Honora. They remain 6 years old with pigtails and skinned knees forever.
Father.
Just make it quick, Warden. I can face the Maker knowing that Ferelden is in your hands.
Very well. Where'd I get a two-hander from? Yeah.
So it is decided. Alistair will take his father's throne.
Wait, what? No. When did this get decided? Nobody's decided that. Have they?
So much for our plan to rule together. If Alistair would rather not have the throne, I am more than willing to take it.
I hardly think you're the appropriate person to mediate this, Honora. Warden, will you help us?
Yes, I can settle this.
As the arbiter of this dispute, what is your decision? Who will lead Ferelden?
I believe Alistair and Honora plan to marry and rule jointly.
We do. I believe this is what King Merrick wanted. To see his blood tied to my father's to begin a new line of Ferelden kings.
But I did swear an oath. What I mean is, I'm all for founding a new line of kings. But, well, there's the Blight.
What the king is trying to say, my lords and ladies, is that he will be taking the field with his fellow Grey Warden to do battle with the Archdemon.
See, they're a perfect
yes.
couple.
That.
Until then, I shall stay in Denerim and rule in my husband's absence, as I did for Kaelin. But I trust Alistair shall reach a more heroic ending.
My fellow Grey Warden will, I hope, take Loghain's place as the leader of my armies. Shall we finish this thing together?
Have them get the armies moving.
As you know, the Archdemon has been spotted. The Blight is real and threatens to consume us. All of you, gather your forces and await the Warden's command. On the morrow, we shall begin our struggle against the greatest threat Ferelden has ever faced. And we shall triumph over it, for we are Ferelden.
Yeah, those two make a good couple. I don't think he could be king by himself.
You made me king. After all this is over with, they're actually going to put me on the throne. I'm going to be the king.
And here I thought you'd be speechless.
Speechless? I'm furious. How could you do this to me? I've done nothing but regret my blood since the day I was born. I don't want this. I never wanted this. I hate the very idea of it. I knew that Arleman wanted this for me, but I never did. I thought for sure that there would be a way out of it. But then you went and put me on the throne yourself. Why?
Your country needs you, Alistair.
And what I want doesn't factor in anywhere, does it? Funny how it always works out like that. I've just never thought of myself as a leader. I'm going to make a terrible king, you have to know that. How can I make decisions that are going to affect the lives of everyone in the kingdom? I guess I don't really have a choice in this now, do I? I'll do my best, of course, and I expect that you'll be there to help me, right?
I wouldn't have it any other way, man.
Good. Then it's settled. Arleman has left for Redcliffe. He says the army has gathered there and is almost ready to march. As soon as we're ready, we should head to Redcliffe ourselves. The Blight awaits, right?
Nice. Alright, so we came out on top of the Landsmeet. That's pretty awesome. So yeah, let's I want to get over to camp, see if I can still donate things. I think our gear and everything is fine. I should probably look at poisons, see if there's anything. What do we need more toxin extracts. Honestly, I have a good amount of poisons though, so we should be fine. I do need to remember to use these acid flasks. I don't know why I keep forgetting about them. But yeah, let's give it a quick save. Let's get some stuff done.
One speck of black on those loaves, Corella, or it's back to the scullery with you.
Anybody we should talk to? I don't think Ogren cares too much. Probably one of my favorite characters, though. Yeah, let's head out. Let's head out. Let's take our team here. I feel like this game is coming to a closure real quick. We do have some DLC we'll be playing as well, though. So, that'll be good. Slim crime wave. What do we have for crime? Yeah, I don't think he has anything else for us to do. Oh, it looks like we have a bunch of skill ups to do. Let's see. Need my dexterity coming. Ooh, pinpoint strike. Nice. Oh, we lost an ability. What was this one? Just gonna move this. Cool. Automatic crits. Can't go wrong there. Did I forget something? Oh, I've got two. Ooh. That's all done. Let's pick up stealth. Why not, right? Okay. Let's see, Sten. Big old Sten. He's got all that maxed out. Let's give him death blow. Ogren. Let's see. Let's go with the sweep. And Morgan. What does this do? Let's see. Dispels all effects, drains all mana, prevents spellcasting. Okay. That was like an offensive glyph. One of cold is really good. Death magic. A lot of good options here. Reduces resistances. Ooh. Okay, we'll take that. I don't know how often we'll be using it, but then scrap defender stand. Let's see. Health 50. Go ahead and drink a potion. Ogren. Scrapper. Health 50. Potion. Health 75. Usability Devour. Alright, save. Let's head over to camp before we head out to Redcliffe. Good, we can still donate. Let's see. Gems for the dwarves. All sapphires. Let's see. Topaz. Alright, so no other gems are needed. Crafting material for the Dalish. Let's definitely give them deep mushrooms. I think we're just gonna give all, right? All fruits. Can always buy more if we need to. I don't think we'll need anything else. We're going into the final battle, I believe. I believe it's the final battle. Turn in coins. Here's another 30 gold. I mean, gold at this point is just all excess anyway. Runes. Let's see. Journeyman for sure. I think we'll hold on to the rest, though. We'll give them another 30 gold just because. And then let's go see what gemstones were left over. Look at Shale looking awesome.
Ah, fancy meeting you here. I heard rumors that Redcliffe was once again open for business, but my word, isn't this amazing? Such bustle. The Earl has kindly offered my son and I lodgings in exchange for supplies. I'm happy to help him. And you too, of course. If you have need of my wares, you have but to ask.
Awesome. Let's see your wares, my man.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected.
Got some gemstones to unload.
Discount.
Got plenty of flasks. Got agents. I have Corruptor? I've got Concentrate. Yeah, Corruptor, I've got it. Okay. Nothing new here, really. I could get all these gifts if I really wanted to. But what we're trying to do is get rid of some junk, right? I love having Terran Logain's crown, although it's kind of dead now, right? Let's get rid of the pouch of gems. The sword, we're gonna keep the crown. Don't need these. Doesn't want rubies or anything? Wow. Okay. Anything I don't really need here? That. Okay, I guess there are some things we don't need. Okay, I think we are set up as we're ever going to be. Let's head to Redcliffe.
As you desire.
Yes.
Indeed.
The normal crew, Redcliffe Village. Right. Sure, Morgan's got her buffs on.
It's you, the Grey Warden. Andraste's mercy that you got here when you did. I thought for sure these monsters were going to get me.
What's happened? Where is everyone?
They all fled to the castle this morning, before the Darkspawn arrived. I thought I could make it to my home and back before they got here, but it took me too long to get down here. What a relief you arrived.
You should get to safety.
I'm going to get out of here before any more of those things arrive. Thank you again.
Oh boy, they're already here, huh?
Here we will need to fight the light one at a time. So I shall. Right.
Alright, you know how I feel about these mages.
What's this?
And so I
Tree.
I'm sensing more Darkspawn.
It just goes down in one hit.
Delighted.
Right.
And so I shall.
Let's kill the ogre. Morgan, what's going on? Oh, you're getting pummeled, huh? Let's get a group peel off. Anybody have a stun for this guy? Swings. Some armor. Okay, I guess not. Let's see if I can get
What now?
Up and away! Nice. You guys just gonna sit there and watch me kill the guy, or?
And so I shall.
Take out these archers. Alright. Let's call. Clean everybody up real quick.
All right.
Ooh, concentrated. Right. Oh, let's see. Is there anything? I didn't see any other enemies. Guessing we need to head to the castle. See what the game plan is. Ooh. Okay, so we got more here.
Of course.
Alright, one down. Two down. Boom, decapitation. Alright. Just more enemies, it seems. Oh, an ogre. Get a stun on him?
Alright.
Nice, just big slam with the mace.
My lord, you're here. Thank goodness.
What's happened?
I don't rightly know. Riordan of the Grey Wardens arrived this morning, just ahead of the Darkspawn. I was told he has urgent news and to send out patrols to watch for your arrival. Then we were attacked.
Take me inside. There must be no delays.
I should take you to the hall right away, my lord. They'll be waiting for you there.
It's a relief to see you unharmed. And you as well, Alistair. Or should I say your majesty?
No, I wouldn't say that. Not yet, anyway.
The Darkspawn that attacked Redcliffe were relatively few in number, I'm afraid. It was assumed the Horde was marching in this direction, but that is not true.
Riordan tells us that the bulk of the Horde is in fact heading towards Darrien. They are perhaps 2 days away from the capital.
What? Are we sure about that? I mean, if that's true...
I ventured close enough to listen in, as it were. I am quite certain. The Darkspawn line is wide, and many of them roam away from the main Horde. Until now, most of them have been spotted here in the west.
Not to mention that we've been too busy killing each other to pay much attention to some silly old Darkspawn horde.
There is, I'm afraid, one other piece of news that is of even greater concern. The Archdemon has shown itself. The dragon is at the head of the Horde.
May her preserve us.
But we can't reach Darrien within 2 days, can we? It's too far.
We must begin a forced march to the capital immediately with what we have. Darrien must be defended at all costs.
The Archdemon is what is important here.
And only the Grey Wardens can defeat the Archdemon. That is why we must go.
Then we march, and hope the army we've collected here gives us the chance we need. Al-Eamon, how long before the army can set out?
By daybreak.
Then let's get them ready. I won't let all those people die without giving them a chance.
Then we're off to war. Let's do it, boys!
I will give the orders at once, and will notify you the moment we are ready to march.
That would be appreciated.
Then if you and Alistair could meet me before you retire, we have Grey Warden business to discuss.
I will have someone show you to your rooms. I suggest you all get some rest while you can. We will need it.
All right.
And what word have we from Orzammar? Has House Clorette sent their men or haven't they?
They're stalling, which is as good as a no. House Clorette's feud with House Romald has flared up again since their son died in that Deep Roads business. So naturally they're pleading the need for self-defense.
Fine time to start with that nonsense again. I've half a mind to... Evening to you, Grey Warden. I didn't realize you were still up and about.
Is there a problem with the Dwarven forces?
Nothing that can be dealt with now, I'm afraid. Just one of the houses being thicker than the stone that made them.
Once all of this blight business is done, there will be a reckoning in the Assembly. They're probably half hoping we'll all wind up dead. That way they'll have one of the strongest forces left in Orzammar. Enough to face the Darkspawn all on their own, I suppose? That's exactly the kind of half-arsed thinking that got us into the mess after Endrin passed. It was our good fortune that you decided to go to Orzammar when you did, Grey Warden. For all that a surfacer needed our help, I expect we needed yours more.
Carry on, men.
Right. Off to camp with both of you, and keep the drunkenness to a minimum. We have a long way to go yet. Pleasant evening to you, Grey Warden, and good fortune on the field of battle.
You too, friend. Alright, we need to speak with Riordan. Is he? Kitchen, armory. I don't know where. It didn't really say where he was. Severin, there's Sten. There's our boys. Liliana. Second floor.
As you desire.
Maybe he's up here. Oh, it's yellow. Okay. This guest room is in here. Alistair.
There you are. Let's go see what Riordan has to say.
Yes, let's do that.
You're both here. Good. You're new to the Grey Wardens, and you may not have been told how an archdemon is slain. I need to know if that is so.
You mean there's more to it than just, say, chopping off its head?
So it is true. Duncan had not yet told you. I had simply assumed. Tell me, have you ever wondered why the Grey Wardens are needed to defeat the Darkspawn?
I thought the necessary part might have been an exaggeration.
It is no exaggeration, I'm afraid. The Archdemon may be slain, as any other Darkspawn, but should any other than a Grey Warden do the slaying, it will not be enough. The essence of the beast will pass through the taint to the nearest Darkspawn and will be reborn anew in that body. The dragon is thus all but immortal. But if the Archdemon is slain by a Grey Warden, its essence travels into the Grey Warden instead.
And what happens to the Grey Warden?
A Darkspawn is an empty, soulless vessel, but a Grey Warden is not. The essence of the Archdemon is destroyed, and so is the Grey Warden.
Meaning the Grey Warden who kills the Archdemon dies?
Yes. Without the Archdemon, the Blight ends. It is the only way.
So it's really up to us three to kill this thing.
In Blight's past, when the time came, the eldest of the Grey Wardens would decide which amongst them would take that final blow. If possible, the final blow should be mine to make. I am the eldest, and the taint will not spare me much longer. But if I fail, the deed falls on you. The Blight must be stopped now, or it will destroy all of Ferelden before the rest of the Grey Wardens can assemble. Remember that. But enough. There will be much to do tomorrow, and little enough time to rest before it. I will let you return to your rooms.
I will see you once the army is ready to march, then. I guess this ends soon. One way or another.
That it does, my friend. That it does.
Man, this is getting deep. Archdemon. Right.
Do not be alarmed.
Oh.
It is only I.
Not alarmed, I'm glad to see you.
I did not come here to speak of sentimental things. I came here to speak with you. I have a plan, you see. A way out. The loop in your hole. I know what happens when the Archdemon dies. I know a Grey Warden must be sacrificed, and that sacrifice could be you. I have come to tell you that this does not need to be.
Does not need to be? What do you mean?
I offer a way out. A way out for all the Grey Wardens, that there need be no sacrifice. A ritual. Performed on the eve of battle, in the dark of night.
A way out. Tell me more.
What I propose is this. Lay with me, here tonight, and from our joining, a child will be conceived. The child will bear the taint, and when the archdemon is slain, its essence will seek the child like a beacon. At this early stage, the child can absorb that essence and not perish. The archdemon is still destroyed with no Grey Warden dying in the process.
You want to have my child?
Think about what I offer you. The chance to avoid death. Or better yet, the chance to slay the archdemon and live as a hero. No Grey Warden has ever done this. In return, I conceive a child. One who will be born with the soul of an old god. After this is done, you allow me to walk away. And you do not follow. Ever. The child will be mine to raise as I wish.
Do you know this'll work?
This is what my mother intended when she sent me with you. She was the one who first gave me this ritual and told me of what I was meant to do. This does not surprise you, does it? Did you not wonder why Flemeth saved your life? Why she aided you? This is why. What is important is that I am offering this to you now. It will work, and it will save your life.
Is this why you've been so friendly to me?
Caring for you, as I've come to? That was not part of the plan. But I cannot let what I feel interfere with what I must do. This is important to me. The fact that it may save your life makes me all the more determined to see it done. Please, do not cloud the issue. If you feel anything for me, then accept that it will make what we must do that much easier.
All right. I agree. I'll do it.
A wise decision. Come, my love. Put the thoughts of the ritual aside and let us make this last night together one to remember.
Man. Can't let her get away, though. Can't let her just leave. We need to stop this blight first.
We have gathered all the forces we can. The Darkspawn Horde is sure to reach the capital before us. And so we must race to Denerim as quickly as we can. The lives of many thousands hang.
We did a good job.
We must not forsake them. You have gathered an army to replace the one lost at Ostagar, Grey Warden. Let us pray that it will be enough.
Before us stands the might of the Darkspawn Horde. Gaze upon them now, but fear them not. The man you see beside me is an elf, raised to the ranks of the Grey Wardens. And never a more glorious Grey Warden has there been. He has survived despite the odds, and without him, none of us would be here. Today, we saved Denerim. Today, we avenge the death of my brother, King Kaelan. But most of all, today, we show the Grey Wardens that we remember and honor their sacrifice. For Ferelden, for the Grey Wardens!
And so we've made it to the final battle against the Blight. That, of course, will be taking on in the next episode. Don't forget, if you did like the content, head down, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, leave me any questions, comments, concerns down in that comment section. I'll see you in the next one. As always, later, nerds!